Yeah.
You know, all of them.
Yeah. Now on a more serious note, dealing with your cup.
Yes. Mugs for jugs.
Right.
Yeah.
Now you're a breast cancer survivor. So
I am.
Do you want to tell us about that?
Well, it's interesting because I think that, well, first I have to say this with the fact that, like, I'm actually really glad that I did, like, all these crazy movies and, you know, Playboy and all this other stuff, which was, you know, in my past. I'm really glad because my body.
Joey's like,
I got research to do. I'm sorry.
I told Matt about it before. He's like, what? And they're both like, oh, what? They're gonna come home immediately.
Yeah, seriously.
Shayna Ryan nude.
Well, the funny thing is,
by the way, that comes up as soon as you type your name.
I know. Trust me. My brother told me. He's trying to figure out a way to delete it out of the world of the internet. I'm like,
you go in there, it's like it already somebody.
It already answers
It finishes it for you. You're like, yeah, didn't mean that, I swear.
How did you know?
Exactly. I know. It's not. It's Google. You gotta love it. But now I look at it and I'm like, wow, I'm really glad I did that stuff because that was before they hacked up my body like it was a science project. So at least I have like really good footage of like a hot body at one time. So what happened was after you like make your life around, you know, making music and trying to be an inspiration to people and using the fact that you're a woman and you're well endowed or whatever, and you kind of make a living off of what you look like and you depend on it, you know, then when pretty much I had everything laid out for me perfectly in my life and I was ready to just be successful, I turned 34 years old and was diagnosed with breast cancer. So literally, I was diagnosed on like a Wednesday. Friday morning, I was in the hospital, and the next 5 years of my life were completely, they're a blur right now because I literally just passed the 5-year mark of my remission. So I'm good to go. I am good to go. And I completely have a different respect for my body, my life, and why I'm here. And, you know, thinking at first, you know, you say to yourself, like, what the hell am I going to do now? Because this was what I was making a living on. So I just got down to business and had to dig deep within my soul to write all the songs that I've just recently written. And now I want to raise breast cancer awareness around the world. And so I came up with a couple slogans, and one of them, it's mugs for jugs, which is obviously mugs because everybody drinks coffee or something.
Camera, Joey?
And it's obviously for jugs because you get what jugs are. And when I sell those at my shows, I donate half of the money to.
That's good.
I donate half of all of the money that I make from anything that has to do with breast cancer to breast cancer awareness. So that is my new mission.
What do you have to tell women about that? About what
take
they
it
should be doing?
seriously. It can happen to you. The most important thing that I would seriously have to say, like 100% from my soul, to be serious with you. I joke a lot about things because that's like a way to get through things, as everybody already knows. But I was the healthiest person, you know, worked out every single day, took pride in myself, ate well, did everything right. There's no history of it in my family whatsoever. And if it hadn't been for me checking myself, as fun as that was, it's important to check yourself. And when you have a question about it, don't wait. Because I think to myself, if I would have waited, you know, out of fear or just thinking this isn't going to happen to me, why would this happen to me? Nobody has it. This is ridiculous. I'm too young, whatever. You know, I wouldn't be here today. So take it seriously. It can happen to anybody. Pretty much everybody out there has got to know somebody who's been touched with cancer or illness. And, you know, just take care of yourself. Take it seriously and be active. Do it yourself. If you think something's wrong, don't let people brush it off. You know, stick to it and just take care of yourself because you're the only one that is really rooting for you in the end. So.
Okay. You guys have anything?
I knew a guy with it. So guys, get yourself checked too.
Yeah, it's true. It does happen. Peter Criss.
There you go. Yep.
Yep.
You just never hear about it because, you know, they don't take their tops off all the time. So.
I went to the doctor because I thought I had it. I was like almost embarrassed. People were like, stop being so paranoid. I'm like.
Were they like, that's a fatty tumor?
Yeah. Basically.
Jeff, that's a lipoma. That is not cancer.
Maria would tell me I'm the most paranoid person in the world. Like I like, I got cancer.
Okay, that's my brother.
Every little thing.
You are my brother, seriously.
Every little thing.
Yep.
I got penis cancer.
I know, seriously.
Those are testicles,
Yeah.
Jeff. I'm sorry. It was 2 lumps. I was worried. We're good.
I always thought there was just one, now there's 2. I don't know. It seems like they turned it, they multiplied overnight.
Seriously. No, but it's true. It's totally true.
My penis moves when I touch it. Something's really wrong.
Sometimes it gets bigger than other times.
It's swollen.
It's more solid.
Like
It's
a
firmer.
fucking-
Yeah, it's swollen.
It's hard like a tumor.
Why is it throwing up? I don't understand.
I feel fine. Why is this happening?
And it feels good when I throw up, so I don't understand. There's anything really wrong.
Shouldn't be nauseating.
All right, so I guess the last and the most important question I have for you is: are you honored to appear on Metal Rules TV, and why?
Oh my god. This is like the biggest honor of 2013 that I can say. This is like the coolest thing ever.
That's 25 days so far.
I was waiting to see how long it would take before they figured that out.
Yeah.
But no, seriously, this is like absolutely amazing. I was telling you guys that I have never really surrounded myself with like death metal, and this was like a whole new world to open myself to, and I'm open to a lot of things, as some of you know who know me, and some of you who don't know me
Waka waka wow.
will find out about me. So yeah.
When we get home. So it won't be creepy.
Nice, you'll be justified.
When Matt and Joey go home tonight and Google Shayna Ryan nude,
Did you mean Shayna Ryan nude? It's not Shayna Ryan.
it just comes up automatically.
Don't text me later, I'll be busy.
Yeah.
I'll text back. Yo, did you see that clip? Like 3:45 in?
Exactly. See, you know how that works. Mr.
Yeah.
Skin, you gotta love him.
Mr.
Very accurate. Very
Mr.
accurate.
Skin.
Love
Yeah.
Mr. Skin.
Yeah, I will join it for $1 for 2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I know.
All right, now here's your chance to plug anything, and if you have any shows coming up, or websites, or how people can get in touch with you,
Awesome.
so on and so forth.
Here are all my plugs. If you haven't turned this off yet, all right. You can find me on Facebook. My name's Shayna Ryan. You probably will know what I look like from the picture because you're looking at me right now. Or you've just turned like off the sound and you're not listening to me anymore. But okay.
Or they've already Googled
I know, right?
We gotta hold on the side.
Yeah, seriously.
another
You
window
can
to
catch
that.
me on Twitter. I've got MySpace. I write my own music. I sing, play guitar. The upcoming show that I have, I don't have a date for yet, but it's at Xfinity Live, which everybody who's from this area, which is
Awesome.
like Jersey, Philly, knows. I did a Battle of the Bands this summer, and I performed every single week, and every week they knocked out another person, and I ended up winning, which is awesome! So, the prize is a gig at Xfinity Live, and I told them I wanted to do it when the weather's warm, so that hopefully I can do it like when there's a Phillies game.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. So, you guys are all invited, personally.
Okay.
Invited. So that's what I really wanted to plug. And then also, if you're interested in my CDs or whatever, I put them out myself. I am not signed by anybody. So everything comes directly through
Fuck
me.
man.
You can email me at ShaynaRyan@AOL. Like I said, Twitter me, Facebook, whatever, MySpace, send me a message, download my stuff for free. I really don't care. I do my Mugs for Jugs. If you want to donate, to breast cancer awareness through me, you can absolutely do that, and I'll send you whatever. Also, Cheap Sneaks, my brother, the douche, who I absolutely love. He owns his sneaker company. It is called cheapsneaks.com. He's got an eBay store. Sneakers all over the world, discounted prices. Every guy, every musician is always looking for friggin' sneakers. And I got the hookup with that. And that is no pun intended for the Master P. A.J. Johnson movie.
Yeah.
And Larry the Food Hound.
No,
Man,
no.
follow us to Vegas, and you too might get to see some crazy pictures.
So he does food critics. He's a food critic
He's
and
a
a
food
sneaker
critic.
salesman.
And he owns his own sneaker company.
And a
yes.
jag-off.
So when he
And
says,
jag-off.
this tastes like a leather boot, he knows.
He knows. Absolutely. And today is my niece's 10th birthday. Happy birthday, Sydney. I love you.
Hope you get a pony.
Happy birthday to you.
Sydney puppy! So we love you.
Anything else, or that's
I'm
it?
good. I'm good. Thanks
All
for
right.
having me.
Sure.